Welcome everybody to Baking with Barb. If you're seeing this, you know that I had to add a WI for Wisconsin to my channel name. Who would have thought there were so many Baking with Barbs on YouTube? Not I, certainly. So I was forced to add the WI because I am from Wisconsin, so I figured that kind of made sense. We are going to be chatting today on the way to the grocery store. So I don't actually have a little cooking or baking segment because I don't have any baking ingredients that would be of interest. You will notice that I have my face mask on and some gloves. Now, do we need them? Some say yes, some say no. The lady who made the face masks in the La Crosse area, lovely lady, her name is Jean. She only charged $1 a piece for these, and shipping was $3.50. I know, well, I would hope that everybody sent her a little bit extra. And she also sent this little thingy, and I know it goes in the back and it hooks somehow onto the ear loops, but I couldn't figure it out. I didn't need it anyway. But they say you can't get this virus, it must go through an orifice. I did some research on this. Orifice is somewhat of an odd word, I think, so early in the morning. Nose, eyes, ears. So, since I'm in my car and nobody has been in it, I feel relatively safe. Boy, we're going to get some sun now. So, I'm going to take this off. And as far as the gloves are concerned, might leave them on for a while. You just never know. Definitely going to leave the sunglasses on. I think I'm losing my little position on my phone situation here. My pickup time today for groceries was at 4 o'clock. And the third straight time, I forgot I had to check out in order to reserve the stupid pickup time. So last night at 11:30 I realized this, and they did have an 8 to 9 o'clock hour open, so I took it since we do need some of the things on the list. That's why I'm up and about driving around in a crooked video so early in the morning with my sunglasses on, and trust me, they ain't going nowhere because this chick doesn't have any eye makeup on. No, I have had 2 cups of coffee though, so that might help, that might not help. So what are we going to talk about today? It'll be a little short one, I'm afraid. I do have to clarify a little bit about that hummingbird nectar. I have a very dear friend in Albuquerque. Her name is Louise. She feeds them. She calls them hummers, by the way. I'm sure everybody else does too, but I've never heard of that. So from here on out, I'm going to call my birds hummers. She said she does, in fact, boil the water for 2 reasons. It sterilizes the water, and it ensures that the sugar is really truly mixed in well and dissolved in the water, which, if you watched my first hummingbird video, you will note that I had a little issue with that. So I did tell my sister Dixie about this, and I think she's going to choose to do it her way, which is not going to boil, which, you know, whatever you want. It's just not important anymore. I was going to say ladies, but I've become aware that we have some men following us. Some young men and some young gals. And I think that is just absolutely fabulous. What fun. Yeah, that's going to be a little issue for a while, isn't it? But that's too bright. And also, as far as those little hummingbirds are concerned, I don't have any yet. But of course, we want to make sure that we're doing whatever is healthy for them. because you don't want PETA on your back. You don't know what PETA is? It's an acronym. Look it up. PETA. No, I know those folks. You don't want them checking out your Hummers. That's for sure. So this week we are going to go to the store. We're going to do a little shopping and get back. And it's kind of nice just to get out and take a little drive. I have to go about 30 miles, 40 miles to this particular store. I'm not going to name it. But I kind of looked forward to it. I'm alone, which is every once in a while, it's a good thing to do this. I have my cup of coffee with me. I've already seen about 6 deer that have crossed the road. I'm sure that I'll be seeing something else before my trip is over. So that's really about it, gang. I'm going to go to the store, and tomorrow or the next day, I'm rather excited about this. I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to either make an omelet, and it's been said that my omelets are quite unique and quite tasty, or I am going to go through the process of how to bake the perfect sugar cookie. Yeah, you think it sounds easy. Well, it isn't. You just have to put special care, a lot of time, the right ingredients, the right temperature. You have to know your oven. You have to know what you're doing with the sugar cookie. I might go that route. It's sounding kind of interesting to me today. So on that note, everybody, have a super day. Have a great time. Until next time.